Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd. We're starting with the introduction, the part that sounds like this. Now, we should essentially play this on a 12-string guitar for the rhythm section for the chords. And just a quick detour to the 12-string, you can see 12-string over here. This is what they actually use on the original, which will make a big difference in the sound. But we're going to continue on 6 strings. I'm assuming that with you learning Wish You Were Here that you are familiar with how tab works. So this introduction first lines with the chords E minor 7, G, A7 sus4, that you know how to read those numbers. But just a quick guide through the chord shapes themselves. My G, I always have fingers 3 and 4, I've numbered the fingers, on the bottom 2 strings. So they're over here like that, as you can see on your guitar. Fingers 1 and 2 like that. And the reason why I'm highlighting that is because I notice some people play G like that. We need to, for this song, have the pinky involved. Now, it actually opens from a G and leads into an E minor 7. I'm just going to focus more on the fretting hand here so you can see the chord shapes a bit better. One more time. There's my G, E minor 7, very, very small change. Fingers 3 and 4 don't really move at all. A7 sus4 looks like that. Basically, first finger on the 4th string. If you use the 2nd finger, not a big deal. So I don't really mind for A7 sus4 which of those 2 fingers you use. And those are the chords for the intro. If you follow the picking on the tab, you'll notice there's blue numbers, which are going to be the like that part. And then the black numbers are going to be the strumming. I didn't put the rhythm pattern in because I rely on the video that I'm doing now, that you're watching now rather, so you can hear the rhythm. All the rhythms for each chord is going to be down, up, down. And then the blue notes are going to lead into that strumming pattern of each chord. And then strum. Next blue riff. And back to G, strum. Repetition. And strum. We're getting it now. Into the 2nd line. That part changes there to the A7 sus4. And you'll notice every time, as we said, down, up, down for the chords. If you get stuck with the rhythm, please let me know. There are little hammer-ons and pull-offs inside the picking part as well. You can actually hear there. I'm going to try and get the picking hand in the background so you can see when I'm picking. On the first phrase, we're going to start with the, and here's the hammer-on. You can see I'm picking the open, and then the first finger is hammering on the 2nd note. And then all the other notes are picked the whole way through. So I'm assuming you're happy with that. Okay. Now, if you scroll down a little bit, when it goes to so you can think you can tell. I just want to get the chords out the way. Very lacquer chords. C, I'm sure you're familiar with C. If you're not sure with any of the chord diagrams or chord shapes, please drop me a WhatsApp. I'm assuming that you're intermediate at level, otherwise we wouldn't be tackling this song. So if you're not sure with the chord, let me know. After the C, you're going to go to D with the F sharp. Now that's your normal D. The F sharp means the thumb now, which is waving at you, grabs that top string. So it's going to be, you can hear that note there is the thumb fretting the top string in the 2nd fret. That is D with the F sharp bass. That's what D slash F sharp means. D chord, bass note is the note F sharp. Okay. If you're not sure what it is, like say for example you're jamming at a friend's place and you see A minor slash E and you've forgotten how it looks, always play the first half, so disregard the 2nd half if you're not sure. It won't sound bad. Okay. But A minor with the E bass is simply all 6 strings, not just 5. So you're including the E note. So once more, It's an A minor chord with the E bass note. Now your rhythm for this part should be something like this. And there's just one through on each chord. Now I'm going to zoom in a little bit and let's go. It's going to be C, down, down, up, down, down. Now what sounds pretty cool is you put a quick down up flick before you change to the next chord. So you can hear the change and what's the direction? Down, down, up, down, down, up, changed. We got that rhythm. If you're not sure of the rhythm, please let me know and I'll send you a diagram displaying the rhythm a lot more in detail. Now, the next part of the song is going to be the lead part. Now, it's the second part of your PDF file. And it's the part that goes that part. Okay, now I'm going to break down the first few phrases and then I want you to try and see how far you can get by yourself and ask me questions, because part of the sort of goal with lessons is at the end of the day you know how to interpret the tabs yourself by combining the audio or the original that you're listening to with what's written on the paper. Now for the intro solo, I use the middle finger for starting, excuse that, okay, and I slide it with the middle from fret 2 to fret 4. And the reason why I use this finger is that this finger, my first finger, is in place for the 3 after that. So the first 3 notes slow motion, like that. And the second part, next 3 notes, you'll notice the third finger now on fret number 5, fret number 4 on the third string, third fret on the second string. So the next 3 notes, 5, 4, 3, does change strings as well, is going to sound like that. If you put them together, your intro solo should sound like this so far. We got that. One more time. 3 and 4 and. Now the next part is going to feature a double pull-off. Now what's going to happen there, I'm going to pre-position fingers 1 and 3 onto frets 2 and 4. I'm going to pluck the 4th fret, so I'm playing this note, and after I've picked him, I'm going to flick him off, then I'm going to flick him off. So those 3 notes, slow motion, and at speed, and the last 0 is the 4th string above it open. And those 4 notes need to be in succession. Okay. From the top, let's do it. 3 and 4 and. We got that. One more time for luck. 3 and 4 and. And the next little phrase is going to be a very quick slide from fret 1 to fret 2 on the 5th string, followed by the open 4th string. Twice, so it's like that. And then to finish off by introducing from the beginning, we get this. 3 and 4 and. We got that. Now first perfect that, even if it means rewinding the video and coming back and rewinding, coming back, before you go to the next phrase, which is going to be that part there, which we call double stops. That's the terminology. But let's assume now that you got the first part under control, and we're into part 2, okay, the second half of the top line. You'll see double 3s written really small. We're going to pick them both at the same time. Now on the picking technique, we're going to do sort of what it's like a cross picking, hybrid picking, where you actually pluck with the pick on that string, and the middle finger plucks the first string. So you're going to pluck second string, first string, but simultaneously. So we're not doing this. This is bad, because that's strumming. Now we're picking them. Slow motion again, but closer in there. Okay, we got that. Now back to your fretting hand. Once you've plucked that double 3, and the reason why that double 3 is small is because you're going to slide really quick to the double 5. So this will be bad. It must be quick. So you can hear the effect of the slide, not really the double 3s. You start up with the first finger, come back to the double 3 after that, so it's, and then you jump up a string, fingers 1 and 2, this time in frets 2 and 3. You can see quite clearly what strings are on there. And we're going to do a similar technique again with the picking. We're going to have that movement at the same time. And we're going to do this. Okay, and you can see a 2 fret slide again. Very similar to the 3 to the 5. We're going to do this over here, 2 frets. And if we join them, we're going to get this. And then the next part is going to be, and that starts with a double 0, the same styled fret slide from 2 3 to 4 5, back to the 2 3, to the open, and then we finish off on 5 on the 4th string and 4 on the 3rd string. And a bit of vibrato always sounds cool. It's the hint of that. The complete top line should sound like this. Are you ready? 3 and 4 and... And I'm going to stop there for this part of the solo. I want you now to please go listen to the song, get familiar with the tune, try and sing in your head the notes if you can, and see how far you can get with the second line of the solo, and then drop me a video of you playing it. If you got questions, please let me know, and if you get stuck, also let me know, and I'll happily send you a video guiding you through that. Otherwise, have an awesome day. I hope you enjoyed it so far, and take care.